Hello everyone, welcome back to the SharePoint Beginner series. In first video, we explored the basic structure of SharePoint, how sites, lists and libraries form the foundation of everything. In today's video, we are going to create a very first SharePoint site. Before we jump into the demo, I want to clearly explain the two most common site types, team sites and communication sites. What is team site? A team site is built for collaboration. Your team can upload files, work on lists, co-edit documents, and manage day-to-day activities. It also comes with Microsoft 365 integration such as shared Outlook mailbox, a shared calendar, planner, and to-do. Optional teams integration. Use a team site when multiple people need to work together, like HR teams, IT teams, finance teams, or project teams. Secondly, what is communication site? A communication site is designed for broadcasting information. It offers a clear, modern, visually rich layout, perfect for communication. It's not usually used for collaboration. Communication sites are ideal for HR portals, onboarding hubs, announcement pages, department intranet sites. It focuses on publishing and sharing information to a large group, and it does not create a Microsoft 365. So the simple rule is to choose the right site is like if your goal is teamwork, choose a team site. If your goal is communication, choose a communication site. So before we start creating the site, it's important to understand why SharePoint gives us two different ways to create a site. Why Admin Center creates site for SharePoint Admin Center. The Admin Center is designed for full control. Admin use this method because they can manage site permissions at high level, enforce naming and security rules, choose the right site type for departments, control storage and governance, approve which site should exist, ensure everything follows the organization's policy. Using the admin centers ensures that the sites are creating in controlled, secure, and compliant manner, especially for major departments like HR, IT, finance, or company-wide portals. Second, why normal user create sites from SharePoint homepage? Normal user, on the other hand, don't need that level of control. They simply need a quick and easy way to create project spaces, temporary collaboration sites, small team workspaces, sites for internal activities. That's why Microsoft allows users to create sites directly from the SharePoint Start Page. It's simple, fast, and designed for day-to-day teamwork. Admin get full governance and control. User gets simplicity and convenience without needing admin permissions. So now that you understand who should use which method and why, let's go ahead and create both type of sites, starting with admin center and then the normal user method. So now we are on Microsoft 365 admin center. We will look in the left side menu. We will see SharePoint. Click on it. It will open SharePoint admin center. If I click on active site, it will give an option to create a site. We will click on it. Here we will get both site option. For now, we are going with team site. We will select a standard team template. Here we can see the layout of team standard team template. We will click use template. Now here we will give the name for a team site. Let's give it as a HR team workspace. Let's give a small description, collaboration space for HR. Now here we will need to set a group owner. So for now I'll give my name. I'll click on next. Here you can see we have an option like privacy setting, select a language, time zone. So we will keep it as it. Now we'll click on create site. Now we will add members. It's an option. You can add members later on as well. So for now, I'll click on finish. So now you can see it has my team site has been created. Now I'll click on it. So this is my team site. So let's take a small tour of a team site, what it is. So this is the home page. This shows recent activities, news and shortcuts. On the left side, we have a left navigation. This menu lets you access document list, pages and other site areas. Documents is like this is the main place for file sharing and real-time collaboration. Site content, this displays everything inside the site, list, libraries and pages. We have a setting here where you manage site information, permissions and themes. So this is how basically you can create a team site using a admin method. So now let's create a SharePoint communication site using admin method. We will return to SharePoint Admin Center. We will click on create. Here we will create a communication site. Similarly, we will select the standard communication. Here you will have a look on the standard communication template. I'll click on use template. I'll give a name for my communication site. Let's take a HR communication portal. Similarly, we will need a site owner here. Here in communication site, you can modify your site URL. Like I'll keep it as it is. I'll click on next. See, in team site, we got an option for privacy setting. In communication site, we don't have such option here. So I'll keep it as it is. I'll click on create site. Wait for site to load. Now you can see we have HR communication site. I'll click on it. So this is the home page of my communication site. Here what we can see is this is the hero web part. This section visually highlights important announcement or links. We got a news section. Teams can publish news, post updates and department announcement. There are quick links. This area helps visitor access key resource quickly. There are section layouts like communication sites support wide modern layouts perfect for internet design. Site content. Similarly, we have a site content here. If we go to the site content, this shows all the site components similar to a team site backend. You can create a subsite through in the communication side as well. If we click on it, here we get an option for subsite. We can create list, page, document library, app as well. So this is how you create a communication site using the admin methods. Admin method and normal user. So let's see how a normal user can create a team site. We will go to office.com. We will create a SharePoint. Now here we will have a create site option. We will click on it. We will choose a team site. We will fill our details. We will click on next. We will select as it is private setting English. We will create a site. Keep it as a add members is an optional. So we will keep it blank for this. We will select a finish. So this is how you create a team site using a normal user. So now let's create a communication site using normal user. We will select the create site option here. We will click on communication site. We will use a standard template. Click on use template. Now we will give a name for a communication site. We will click on next. Select the language English. Create a site. So here you can see we have created a communication site using a normal method. So like that's how you create a communication SharePoint site using both the admin method and the normal method. So let's now have a quick comparison of team site and communication site. So this is the quick comparison between the team site and communication site. I've took a few features of it, like for purpose like team site for collaboration, teams working together, communication site like for broadcasting information, sharing update to many people, users like team site is like normally small team, department or project group. They usually create a team site. Large audience like entire organization are large. If there are large audience, they create a communication site. Layout wise, we have team site is like functional. We have navigation focused on working. uh, Layout in communication is like visual. We have wide layout focus on communication. uh, like group integration, yes, in team side we have mailbox, calendar, planner, teams options. In communication side is like standalone for publishing content. One line quick summary will be like team side is like work together, communication side is like share information. And that brings us to the end of this video. You have now seen how SharePoint sites are built, when to use each site type, and how admins and user can both create sites in different ways. More powerful SharePoint tutorials are coming up, so make sure to like, subscribe, and stay connected. See you in the third episode.